All right, good morning, everybody. This is Steve Logan with Precision Trader Collective. Just going to go over how to use wealth charts. It's going to be a new platform that Apex Trader Funding is going to be offering in a multi-account um, function. So it is a little bit clunky, so I wanted to do my best. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to app.wealthcharts.com, as you'll see, and then it's going to load up this screen. You're going to choose Apex Trader Funding if it's not already chosen on the left-hand side. Go ahead and click on that, and then click on any one of the test accounts. Just always click on Steve 1. So I've got that. So from the onset, it just looks everything is kind of crammed into one space. This is the Apex default. I don't personally find it super useful. So what I ended up doing actually is I just started by going into the main menu and creating my own dashboard by selecting some of these options down over here. So what you could really do is start with clicking this add dashboard, and then you can click on this first button over here. Um, and then just name it whatever you want. Let's just say I've already made an NQ1, so I'm just going to go NQ_1. Okay. And then you go into the main menu and start just clicking and then dropping wherever you want your charts to be. So I personally like using about 4 charts. So you can go ahead, you click on it, and then you can just hover your mouse to wherever you want the chart to go. So add a second chart there, one more chart above, and the last chart over here. Okay, so I've got 4 charts, and what I ended up doing is I sync all of my charts together so that I could have um, the same instrument if I want to be trading that. So I go ahead and click on that color. So let's just go ahead and pick on blue, blue, and the reason why you do this is because you want, um, if you make a change on your primary chart, it changes all the other charts. Okay. And then I'll go over here and I'll go into equities, and these equities are already here. If they're not here for you, you'll just type in NQ, and then you'll go into futures, and then you'll find the NQH1, which is our current. I think you just gotta Yeah, you just got to click blue one more time on another chart, and then it populates all of them. Um, and then on time frame, so what you could do here at this point is just right click, go to time frame, go to minutes. So I like to keep this on the 1 minute chart. And then my second chart, I'm going to go ahead and do 5 minutes. And then my third chart, I like doing this one for 30 minutes. Time frames, 30, 30 minute, and then 1 hour. Yep. Next thing, obviously, that I'm going to want to do is have either a DOM, if I like to trade off of DOM. You can go down over here and keep scrolling until you find your DOM. Stop trading down. There we go. And what some people like to do is they just add it up over here. Okay. And then this is what's going to be one of the more important things. So on your DOM, you're going to want to select obviously the correct symbol. So here, if we're going to be trading NASDAQ futures, right, we're going to go NQH5, and it's going to populate the DOM here soon enough. Oh, there we go. It's taking a little bit to load. And then me personally, what I like to do is on each of these charts, you'll see this little expand sidebar off to the right hand side on all of the charts. What you could do is you can click on that and you can place the order on the chart directly. All right, so that really helps. That way you don't have to be, just trading on the DOM if you don't want to. So I'll go ahead and delete that. What I also like to do is throw up the trade copier because it's going to be important to have at some point. So on the trade copier, I've got, let's see, paper trading stats. And you can add, instead of just adding a new window altogether, you can add a tab. So here's my tab. It's broker portfolio. Yeah, broker portfolio. It's going to say paper portfolio. And then on paper portfolio, you can look at all of your accounts. You can maximize the screen if you want. And then here are all of your accounts that you could look at for your P&L. Okay, so this is just like a simple, quick setup that I personally like to use. And then for the trade copier, here's what you would have to do. So you obviously have to add your instrument that you're going to be trading each time. So you'll go ahead and choose NQ5. And then which account do I want it to be the leader? And then select all the accounts that I'm going to be trading. Here, there's a cross function. So if you're trading NQ contracts, it could cross down and trade MNQ. And then ratios, if I'm trading just one contract on, let's say, test account one or two, right? All the other accounts, I can change that to be, two contracts. I want this one to be three contracts or 100, or not, you can't do 100, you know, three contracts and so on and so forth. So always have to select the symbol, and you always have to deselect and select your accounts that you want to be trading. So just a quick example, let's just say that I'm going to buy one contract right now on the NQ. So bid, I have a couple accounts that I blew yesterday, so they're not going to fill. So what I can do is then go into paper portfolio, or sorry, orders. And you can see here are all of my orders. Right over here. And then open positions, it shows me where I'm at and then my P&L for all of those positions. So you can see here where I added a multiplier of 2. I've got a higher P&L, multiplier of 3, even higher P&L, and then you can flatten all positions. You probably can't see this just because I've got admin access to WealthCharts, but yeah, that's just a quick way. And then what I'll like to do eventually is just I trade off the 30-minute chart. So you can just scroll. It's kind of like, what is it? Trading View. What's nice is they show you the liquidation points. So from where you are um, in your position to where your account would be liquidated, and then also that negative 30% drawdown. So you don't want to lose, or you don't want the market to come against you here, because then that violates the negative 30% equity. Um, what else do we got? Oh, and then obviously to save all of this, so you'll save as dashboard and then save as a new dashboard. I already have them set up on the instruments that I trade, so I'm not going to do that, but save as a new dashboard. And then when you go back up into this plus, you'll see I've got my NQ1. And so anytime that I accidentally close out of this and I come back to this, you can just add dashboard. Here's my NQ1 and it repopulates everything. Zoom out. And there you go. There's my P&L. And then if you want to place a sell order, you just right click and then you go sell limit. And then I've got it placed over there. And then you just click and drag wherever you want it to go. All right. Well, that's all that I've got for now. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll go ahead and post this to my YouTube. Thanks for tuning in.